Right now, the Trump administration still plans to impose 25% tariffs on imports from Canada and 10% tariffs on Chinese imports. So, what does all of this mean for your wallet? Well, joining us this afternoon is Shebnem Kalimli Oskin. She is a professor of economics at Brown University. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
So we know that the stocks dropped today, but some financial experts say that drop isn't quite as dramatic as the one that we saw back in December when it was hinted that fewer rate cuts could arrive this year. Could we potentially see stocks drop lower due to the tariff announcement as they take effect?
Again, right now it is taken back, right? If we should expect again stocks dropping if we keep getting these type of uncertain moves, because what we heard during the weekend, there's going to be tariffs coming, and then this morning we heard after the stocks reacted, this is taken back. So I think at this point, administration needs to make up its mind and then, stop sending these type of uncertain mixed signals to the stock market and to the financial markets in general. If that stops, then it's going to be okay. But otherwise, I think we will keep seeing these type of drops in the stock market.
And the big question for folks at home really is going to be, how are these tariffs going to impact things like grocery prices? Am I going to have to dial back and make some changes in what brands I'm buying or cut back on things like eggs or other things like that? How are those going to affect your everyday American?
Exactly. So this is, I think, one of the reasons why now the Mexican tariffs are taken back, because tariffs on Mexico, where as Americans we buy a lot of the things that we buy in grocery store, they come from Mexico. So a tariff as high as 25% on Mexico is going to be mean an immediate price increase when you go to shopping for your groceries this week. So now it is taken back. It is delayed a month. So we are not going to see that. But if it is going to take effect in a month, then yes, for the average American, this means higher grocery prices.
And how much higher? Can you put that into perspective at all? 25% tariff on these things. Are we talking $5? Are we talking $50?
It is very hard to do these type of estimates, because it's going to depend on the good. But for example, something like avocados
Mm-hmm.
that we buy a lot from Mexico, yes, that is going to, you can imagine, a doubling of the price.
Doubling.
So which, yes, the consumers has to cut down then their avocado consumption.
And if more tariffs are implemented, will there be any changes to inflation?
Yes, this is again, inflation now is about the aggregate price levels.